And just like that, baby, we officially live on the official Wydoe podcast, and I got a very special guest in the building, professional basketball player, a 772 legend, unfortunately a Centennial Eagle legend. Welcome to the show, my dog, Justin James. How you feeling,
man?
JJ?
What's up, man? Nice to see you, my boy. Nice to finally be on, man.
Finally got him here. Supposed to get him on last year, had a broken foot. Don't matter, can't rush greatness. We here. JJ, how you living 2025?
Can't complain, man. Life's good. Family's good, man. Close relationships to all the people, I care about, man. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's working.
Yeah.
Can't complain, man. Life's good.
Come on now. Life's good. This is a real professional basketball player. Can we go back a little bit to the beginning? What was childhood life like for JJ?
It was smooth. Growing up, I don't know if you know this. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
From Fort Lauderdale, okay.
Yeah. Lived in Lauderhill until I was about 8, and then went to Savannah, moved to Port St. Lucie in like 2006.
Yeah.
Went to Savannah Ridge elementary school, and then I went to Morningside. And then I went to Southport, then I went to Alapata, then I went to Centennial. So growing up, it was smooth, growing up playing sports.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as all my brothers did: football, basketball, baseball, track, pretty much everything out there. Shout out to John James, shout out to the great dad.
Come on now,
he's got a real invested family. In everything. He had us playing every sport, so it made us easy to see what sports we like to play.
Yeah.
So man, it was smooth. I had to have good grades in the house all the time. But as long as we had good grades, everything was cool. Playing sports, hanging out with the fam. That's pretty much what my childhood was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, what are your favorite sports teams growing up? Were you a fanatic of everybody?
So my dad went to the University of Florida.
Okay, Gators in the house.
Yeah. So I grew up a Gator, and I'm a Cowboy at heart. Shout out to Cowboys. Mom, Cowboys.
Here we go.
But I do go to a lot of Gator games, and I'm still a Gator. Still say I'm a Gator too. Shout out to the Florida Gators. So Gators, Dolphins, and then sports. It was just like I pretty much just followed Bron.
You're a Bron fan.
Yeah. So I was Cleveland, and when he came to Miami, I was lit. 'Cause I was like, oh, he coming to Miami. And then went back to Cleveland, and then pretty much just followed him everywhere. I ain't gonna lie.
Is he your GOAT? Is he the greatest of all time?
Yeah, man. Of course.
I think you gotta play like LeBron. Now that I think about it, JJ, you're a very unselfish guy. You could do a lot more. You could just take over a game, but you always get players involved. You kind of want to be like LeBron.
See, I used to get in a lot of trouble in high school for passing a lot. Passing more than I should have.
Right, yeah.
But it's because I grew up watching and idolizing players like Bron. Getting your teammates involved, that's more important than, because if you you could score the ball and you could get to the cup and do what you want to do, you can do that at any time. And if you don't get your teammates involved and it's the third quarter and you just not hitting them in the corner, they're probably gonna miss that shot. Just because they ain't shoot the ball in 48 hours or whatever. So yeah, just stuff like that. But it's you also gotta find that balance of scoring and passing. Yep. It's hard to. Honestly, I feel like I still haven't found the perfect balance yet, but.
And that's why somebody like LeBron is so great. And I'm a Jordan guy. I'm a 90s baby. Okay, I grew up liking Michael Jordan. I love LeBron. He's number 2. He overpassed Kobe Bryant, but I got Jordan as 1. But I say this, JJ.
You got Kobe 3?
I got Kobe 3. I think LeBron has done enough at this point. He's done it past year 20. You can't deny him. He's still a top 10 player of the year in the league. We've never seen this before. Kobe was great, but we saw Jordan before, and he was the second coming to Jordan. So we've never seen a LeBron James. He's a little bit of a Magic. He's a little bit of a Jordan. He's a little bit of everybody, right? And the reason I'll say this, JJ, you tell me if you agree. I put Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player of all time, greatest NBA basketball player of all time. But LeBron James, to me, is the best person to ever play basketball. Meaning, if you want to emulate your game, you want to emulate LeBron. He plays the right way. He's very skilled. He can do everything on the court. He has a high IQ. He gets all his teammates involved. He's unselfish. Jordan, you can't have 5 guys be like Michael Jordan.
I don't agree with you on the first part. that Jordan's better than Bron, but I do agree that it's better that you have 5 guys with the mentality of LeBron than 5 dudes
you
with
couldn't
the mentality
have 5
of,
Jordans.
Exactly.
It wouldn't work.
Exactly.
If you had 5 LeBrons, you'd win every game. And that's why, like, you know, and the only reason I'm putting Jordan above me, 6-0, he has that dog killer mentality that maybe I think LeBron has it, but if LeBron was Game 6 Celtics LeBron for the Heat at all times, it'd be no question.
See,
I don't think he was that at all times. Or maybe he is, you know what I mean? But we all know that game he looked a little different. And we all give Michael Jordan as that was always his tenacity, right?
But Mike was losing his first 8 years.
Absolutely.
You know, like you say he went 6 for 6. So like it's kind of faulting Bron because Mike lost to the first round in the Pistons.
Yep.
It's kind of faulting Bron for beating all those Eastern Conference teams and making it all the way to San Antonio or making it all the way to, I mean, I guess when Miami was kind of expected. You know?
the Mavs loss was probably the only loss that we can blame or give some hate, right? But even then, Dirk is very good. Dirk is underrated. That Mavs team was unbelievable. But I'm with you, bro. I don't fault LeBron for being there 10 straight years.
That's
and not winning everyone.
So it's actually, to me, it's a better accomplishment to be, and this is where I'm gonna get hate, is being 4 and 6 or whatever, 5, whatever he is.
Going there more?
Yes. Like, I mean.
And never losing?
What? Mike was in Cancun when Bron was in the playoffs. Right. You feel me? And Bron was 22, 23, 24, 25 doing it. You feel me? When Mike was in North Carolina.
Right. And I, like I said, I'm a Jordan guy. He's different to me. But I will say, as Jordan fans, you have to admit that who LeBron was playing, those teams, compared to who Jordan was playing in those teams.
That's a fact.
LeBron went through harder teams.
That's a fact.
And might have lost to better teams, I feel. And obviously, eras are different. It is what it is. But let's get back to Mr. Justin James. For you, what was high school like? Your first stint was with the Centennial Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm a PSL guy. Shout out to the Eagles. How was Centennial like for you?
Centennial was great, man. All my pretty much friends who from middle school went to Centennial, so it was cool playing sports. Shout out to all the guys: Bravon, Jamal, Sock,
come on,
Jeff. Man, the list goes on and on. D,
Socrates, everybody.
Hey, the young boys, man. Shout out to B. Haynes, shout out to Twins, shout out to Juvens. You feel me? Shout out to Deshaun, man. Everybody, man. D boy, man.
Let's go.
Centennial was smooth. We was lit, and everybody who played against us, even the JV squad during the times that I was there,
right?
They was lit. You know, they were enjoying the sport.
Y'all had a
they
culture.
was playing. Exactly. You know, like we enjoy each other's company. You know, it wasn't nothing going on. Everybody loved playing with each other. You know, it was real genuine, genuine love for my teammates, man. And the same thing with all the teachers and all the other students at Centennial, man. Centennial showed real love, man. And shout out Miss Potwell too. She was
she's a real one.
She was the dean when I was there, but now she's the principal.
Okay.
Yeah. She's
her.
been holding it down, man. Shout out Miss Popwell.
Man, you could tell, like I said, I'm a 4-year PSL Jaguar. I wanted to be a Centennial Eagle in middle school. I never got to go. But it was very clear that you guys were a close-knit basketball team, I should say. I knew a lot of football players as well. And Centennial was the EFOD.
EFOD.
Okay, y'all had a little clique, right? Shout out to you guys. Titan born, Titan bred. They had their shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have nothing for PSL. You know, it is what it is. But I think another reason, you tell me if I'm wrong, you guys always had like a younger coaching staff. And I felt like you guys were always together a little bit more.
Yeah, and a lot of credit, goes to, Coach C. Shout out to Coach C, Coach James, Coach Bone.
Yeah.
They were real huge for me growing up. They were just so welcoming, and they just let you be yourself. That's just like how we were talking about before. Like that just shows the way Centennial plays basketball. It's just so... It's so carefree, It's just so free. Everybody just plays their game, and that's a tribute to Coach C and all those guys out there, man. They really let you be you, And like when I came to Centennial, I was like 6'2", 6'3" at the time, and a lot of coaches would have put me at the 4 or the 5, and helped be successful for their team this year.
Right.
But Coach C, Coach James, they saw the long run. They saw the big picture.
Very important.
And they allowed me to keep the ball in my hands as I kept growing, so that helped me be able to make plays as I kept getting taller and keep making mistakes. Because obviously, there's a lot of tough times, especially like my freshman and sophomore year growing up. Like it was it was tough, you know, especially playing against some of the boys in the cities.
Right. But even still, like anytime a freshman is on varsity, a freshman is getting real play, that's a real big thing. So he was really doing that.
Hey, man, it's intimidating. Like, hey, man, you said a name about 20 minutes ago. Charlie Miller?
Charlie Miller, Vero Beach legend.
Hey, man, Charlie Miller, man, you locked me up my freshman year when I was about 14. I think it was his senior year.
He was a bad
bro,
boy.
I couldn't even bring the ball up, bro. It was at Centennial.
Right.
Couldn't even bring the listen, he had me, after the game, I was in tears. Dead. Like, we lost. Like, we was getting blown out.
Yeah.
Coach C threw me in, you know, just to, like, you know, see what I could do.
Yeah.
Couldn't even bring the ball to the court. Charlie Miller was just taking the ball from, you know, Charlie Miller was on some football.
Right. D1 level receiver easily.
Bruh. And I was like probably $125 at the time. You feel me? As soon as any contact happened, he would just take the ball. I think he took the ball like 2 or 3 times in a row as I'm bringing the ball up the court in varsity in front of the whole school. You feel me? So after the game, bro, I'm crying, I'm pissed off. Coach C was on some cool stuff. He was like, you know, this is just gonna help you out in the future. You know, this is gonna, you know, remember this feeling, you know, because you're gonna be doing this to other people when you get older type. So that was cool too, you know. Just
that was his welcome to the league moment before the league.
That was my welcome to
the
league moment for sure, man. Shout out Charlie Miller, man.
Man, that was dope. And like I said, now I want to ask before we get on. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth on that, JJ. Yeah. But I remember JJ. He was always the young boy. His older brother was a good hooper, but JJ was always the young boy. And then all of a sudden, he got a real big growth spurt and got real tall. Now, JJ, did you always know you were gonna be tall? Because you just spoke about being at Centennial 6'2". A lot of people might have put you to the power forward because you're the tallest guy there. Yeah. Did you always know you were going to be a tall guard?
No, not at all. I mean, because my older brother, like how you said, shout out to Cameron. Yeah. He went to PSL. He
Sniper
was there for
shooter too, real jag.
I mean, he's 6'2", and my dad's 6 foot. You know, so I'm thinking I might be 6'1", 6'2". So I'm not thinking I'm going to be anything crazy. So I was pretty much average height my whole life. And then 8th grade, 9th grade, I went from 5'10" to 6'2". That's when I was like, okay, maybe I should, you know. And I didn't have any facial hair yet. I was still like a little boy my freshman year. But I was 6'2". So and my knees were killing me. I knew I was still growing. So I was like, okay, maybe I could, you know, still keep growing. And then it was pretty much like an inch or 2 every year after that, pretty much until my senior year, and then I stopped. Yeah.
Through your time right here in the 772, back in your playing days, what were some guys that stood out from other teams that were, to you, a problem? Who'd you respect in the area?
All right. So, I say I'm from Port St. Lucie. I don't say I'm from Fort Lauderdale. So I grew up here. So this is before high school. I'm talking about middle school, elementary.
You can name whoever you want. Man, who stuck out?
All right, first dude who ever stuck out to me was EJ Montgomery. I was like maybe a 4th grader, 5th grader playing on his dad's AAU team when EJ was in 2nd grade. And he was taller than everybody on the team.
Right. Shout out to that whole family, Brandy, the whole Montgomery
shout out to
family.
EJ, man. And then growing up, I got to shout out my boy Ellis Butler. Listen.
Shooter.
Listen. Middle school, early high school, Ellis Butler, I was thinking high D1. Listen, in my opinion, the best player in the city from like 7th grade to his 9th grade year. Easy best player in the city.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like for his age group.
Right. Yeah. He was a hooper as a young boy.
In my opinion, he was. I got to middle school. I played for a AAU team called FSX. Me, Nigel from T-Coast. Shout out to Nigel.
Shout out.
Hey,
Nigel was nasty.
Nigel's a bad boy. He's the one who ran our team. Bad boy. And then Ellis, he was a starter on that team. He was in 7th grade. We was 8th grade. And he was pretty much the leading scorer on that team. Shout out to Ellis. And then as I got older, that's when I started seeing dudes like Allen. Allen's PSL. Bad boy. That right to left.
Come on now.
Shout out to Allen. Like how we were saying earlier, Boo, he's older than me, but obviously he's
Queen.
Seeing him,
Mark County, goddamn.
Man, listen. So when I was in middle school, going to PSL high games, watching Justin Simmons, F-Cat. I'm not sure if folks know Cat. Chris Harris from PSL. Shout out to Chris Harris. Not Justin. What's the baseball player who went to Florida? What's dude's name? Corey?
Corey Reed.
Corey Reed.
He was nasty at Southport too. Southport, he was a goddamn USA Junior Olympian.
Facts. There's a lot of hoopers in the city, man. TC, man. Fuck TC, man.
Come on, man. Shout out to Garrett, who's on the show, man. But we ain't fucking with them Titans, dog.
Fuck TC, man. All them niggas ass. I'm lying. Shout out to Justin.
Love, man. But the basketball rivalry, we just got to continue, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously TC had they had some good boys on the team.
Treasure Coast was a good team, good program.
I mean, just football, basketball, everything. They was always solid. You gotta respect TC.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's a lot of dudes going into high school. Shelvick Henry.
Shelvick.
He was a buck.
Lefty.
Them dudes at County, that backcourt at County. Nick Martin and Denson. Listen, and then they had a big dude.
Travis.
That was his name?
Travis.
Facts. There was a
I knew Martin County very well, dog. Them boys whooped our ass every year.
What? They used to smack, I ain't gonna lie, they used to smack us.
That's the pinnacle of 772 basketball is Martin County.
That was one team I did not want to play was County. You feel me? That was like
the biggest gym. It was loud.
I think I played them freshman year and junior year. Freshman year was with Justin Simmons and them. On their senior night, bro. So they were
shit.
Facts.
They're bad boys, bro. We lost my junior year. We lost to them by 1 point. It was the closest game we had. They had a late call on Greg Marte. Shout out to my guy Greg. It was not a foul.
Greg Marte.
It was not an offensive foul. So we should have won that one. But every other game wasn't close, man. They were just so good, so real. Shout out to Coach Leon.
Facts.
Great coach team.
Yeah.
Superstars. Shout out to Boo. He's coming on the show real soon. I wasn't gonna say it, but
shout out to Boo, man.
Boo's gonna be on this show. But so then what happened senior year, Justin? You took a little trip, dog. What was that like for you?
Yeah, man. It was cool, man. So, growing up and dominating Port St. Lucie, and not getting any offers, I'm like, yo, what's going on? I feel like I'm everything a college coach would want to be. Like I'm a big guard. Right. I could score the ball. I could dribble, pass, and shoot and make decisions. That's pretty much what they want to see. So I felt like I had all the intangibles, but I wasn't getting recruited. So I'm like, what's going on? And then, like how we were saying before, my dad's friend, one of his friends was a coach of an AAU team called Team Breakdown.
Team Breakdown.
So he sent my high school film to the Team Breakdown coach. The Team Breakdown coach was like, "Oh, who is this guy? This dude is an hour away because Team Breakdown is based in Miami. You feel me? So they was like, yo, this dude's in Florida. We don't even know this dude at. So they signed me. Not signed me, but they brought me to the team.
Right.
So that was 17 and under. So my first time playing real AAU ball was 17 and under. And that's what people don't really understand is like when you playing in the city or you playing against, regular basketball players your whole life, and then you go to the circuit, it's a completely different experience.
Right.
Completely different, and seeing that experience, I was like, oh, okay, this is where I need to be. It opened my eyes on like the talent that was out there, not just in the country, but in the world too, So it was like, okay, I got to get out of the city. That was from playing AAU in Breakdown. And then the coach for the 16 and under, shout out to Jordan Fair. He was the 16 and under coach at Breakdown. He saw potential in me. He saw my game. He was like, yo, come to Oldsmar, for your senior year, and I'll get you pretty much everything that you want. I was like, okay, cool. So I went over there, stayed with him. Yeah. And everything was as planned. You feel me? I played with players, everybody on my team, from 1 through 6, 7 had Division I scholarships. You feel me? And it was me. I went to Wyoming. My point guard Eric Hester, he went to Florida. My shooting guard Kyle Clark, he went to Kennesaw State. Dante Bassett was my big man. He went to Florida. My 4-man was my best friend, and he went to Wyoming with me, Andrew. You feel me? So it was like, and then our guy who came off the bench went to St. John's in Oregon. You feel me? So our high school, we was top 15, top 10 in the country, like starting the season off. You feel me? So I went from playing against Allen, and no disrespect to PSL boys, but I went from being the tallest dude on the court, from now playing against 7'2" the bigs. You feel me?
Really are
in the
guard.
summer. You feel
really
me?
Are guard.
Exactly. Yeah. So that senior year at Oldsmar, it definitely like opened my eyes on not only the player that I could be, but the type of talent that's out there. Because it took some time for me adjusting. Like, I mean, when I say sometimes, I say probably a few weeks to a month, because I was still out there hooping. Like, because I won Player of the Year out there. You feel me? Even though I was playing against pros, I was out there hooping. But it was a learning experience. You feel me?
And that's what playing against people that are better than you does.
Exactly.
A lot of people are regretting that and realizing that too late. Justin was, people might not have thought he was the greatest player in the area, but it was clear he was the biggest. It was clear he looked the most ready. He was the most next level looking player at a young age. So for him to make that move and now to be not the best player, now to be, just one of the other guys, a guard now, really elevated his skill and his level. And on that, Justin, I just want to say, because I truly believe, not everybody, but certain guys, and I hate that our area hasn't been looked at like that in terms of basketball. A lot of football guys have been being able to gotten looks and gotten good scholarship offers out here, but basketball we're kind of late in the game.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. Maybe I can use my Wydoe podcast platform to kind of bring show some love to the guys out here. But do you believe some of the guys that you mentioned, the Allens, the Franks, the Boos, if they had gone to another circuit, or could they have played in a college like you played in once you went up and saw the next level?
Of course. All the top dudes who played in, Port St. Lucie and, Vero, and just any big city in Florida, of course they could have played at minimum. They could have sat the bench on a low Division I team. Of course. But that's just not how the game is.
There's a lot of players out there, guys. There's a lot of teams. You got to fill a lot of spots.
Exactly. Scouts ain't trying to come to Port St. Lucie to come sit at Centennial Port St. Lucie high school basketball game. They're trying to go to AAU games like how we was talking about. So it's not the same. It's not the same.
Now, what was it like for you going to college, Wyoming? What was that jump like? You balled out up there too, dog.
Yeah, it was smooth. Man. Shout out to Wyoming. Man, Wyoming was such a great experience, bro, because it opened my eyes on just a different culture.
Right.
Because
ain't in Florida no more, man.
Bro, Floridians, I don't know if y'all know this, but Florida is so much different than the rest of the country. So much different.
Yeah.
Man, especially a state like Wyoming or Colorado, So going to Wyoming, it was cool just seeing all the love that was out there. Honestly, it wasn't nothing to do though. We didn't even have a shopping mall in our city.
Really?
Yeah.
A slow town.
Slow. But it was cool though because it made you focus on hoops, So it was the town was just so focused on sports. The football team was rocking. We had Josh Allen at the time.
Come on now, Josh Allen.
Facts. So we was going to the games, turning up, showing love to the football team.
Right.
It was a typical college experience, man. I wish everybody could experience a good 4 years of college,
right.
Because
especially at that level,
man.
Because we shout out to everybody that went small level. I went and played college for 2 years, Division III up in Connecticut. Definitely a shell shock. Allen came, Frank came, a bunch of us went up there. But for me, to you, living in Florida, there's so much to do. Once you go to a place, a slower town, Wyoming, Connecticut, it means so much more to go root for that team. So did you feel like the community was really behind y'all?
Bro, crazy. So in Wyoming, there's no professional teams in the whole state. So,
wow, that's right.
And we're the only Division I team in the whole state. So the whole state was just I would go. I had a girlfriend at the time. She stayed 5 hours away in the middle of the state, and I used to go in the middle of nowhere, and everybody knew me. Just because
off the looks,
because they showing the games on TV, because there's no professional games that they're.
That's right.
You feel me? So everybody was cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. So that was crazy. The love was great in Wyoming, bro.
Damn, that's great. Amazing, dog. And now, what was school like? Were you a student athlete, or were you an athlete that happened to go to school?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna
We only keep it real, man.
Yeah, man. We only keeping it real, man. It was tough. School was tough for me. It was tough. It was tough. But I was also arrogant, ignorant. I used to think I know I'm going to the league, so there's no point for me to doing school. And now looking back, I'm finishing my school now. Right. You feel me? Doing the stuff that I should have did 8 years ago. So it's yeah, you should have finished it. You feel me? Looking back. Yeah. But hindsight's always 20/20.
Always. He chose to be too cool back then, and now he's like, yo, it would have been cool to have that bitch done back then.
Facts.
And that's everything in life.
Facts. So freshman year it was tough. Just going to 8 a.m. classes all the time, and because people don't realize the college schedule. You know, when you got to wake up in the mornings and lift and practice and pretty much have a whole day before 7 a.m.
Yep.
So freshman year was tough. I'll just say that. It was so bad to where my sophomore, junior year, senior year, I was all on lines. You feel me?
Right.
Because
right.
going to class.
You had to adjust. It is what it is.
Facts. So I was pretty much just in tutor. You feel me? I was in tutor in study hall pretty much 2 hours every day. I didn't really do class. It was go to study hall. Your tutor's going to help you with pretty much all your classes. Yeah. So I did that sophomore, junior, senior year. And I was just focused on hoops, bro.
Hey,
I
man,
ain't gonna lie to you.
I can't. I didn't think I was going to the league, but I knew I just wanted to be a college basketball player. So I didn't. You know what I mean? I pick and choose what classes I was really.
Yeah.
And I regret it now. But I want to ask you, JJ, what was the league like? Like I said, this is a professional basketball player on many leagues, and you are one of the few guys from the 772 to be actually able to wear an NBA jersey. What was that like, JJ?
Shout out to Larry Sanders.
Shout out to Larry, hometown. That's my guy. I mean, come show some fucking love, Larry. You know what it is, man. You know Wydoe. You know me well,
come
bro.
Show some love to Wydoe, man. Come on.
You know what it is. Shout out to Larry, man.
But the league, bro, it was everything I ever thought it was gonna be. Honestly, bro. Best part about it, I would say, the dudes you see on TV are just normal people.
Right, realizing they're just normal.
Yeah, that was probably the best part about it. Not on and off the court.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You realize they're just like you. You feel me? And then on the court, you realize you could do the same things that they do. And then that the thought of knowing that you're competing against the best in the world every day, there's nothing like that feeling.
Come on.
You feel me? There's nothing like
you're at the highest level of all levels.
Because even if you have practice, even if you have practice and you playing against the 13th, 14th, 15th man, them dudes would dominate anybody you know.
They're the ones.
Period. You feel me? Anybody you know, them dudes will give them 40. You feel me?
Yep.
So you're going up against those dudes every day. Not I'm not talking about the Foxes, the Stephs, I'm not talking about them dudes. I'm talking about the dudes that I was going up against. You feel me? The Kyle guys, the Wayne Gabriels.
And just stop on that. Kyle Guy. People might not, real hoopers know who Kyle Guy is.
Facts.
You go back and watch that Virginia squad. He was one of the best players on that team.
Facts.
Hooping.
National champion. You feel me?
Once you become a national champion, right? Now you go to the next league, you one of the worst. You a little boy now.
Facts.
Everybody has to do that. You on a team with Tyrese Halliburton.
Yep.
Young boy days. So
Yep.
keep going on that, bro. It's everybody in the league. And I hate people. Let me just say it. I don't like the analysts out there.
Man.
There's too many analysts out there that have gotten jobs these days that haven't played sports. And you don't need to play sports to be an analyst, right? I had sports communication classes in college. I paid attention.
Yeah.
But what you have to do is respect the athletes for what they are. And if you've never been a player, if you've never been an athlete and been a part of sports, you can tell real quick by your verbiage and how you speak on people.
For sure.
Nobody in any league is trash. Nobody in the league is soft. Nobody in the league can't shoot. Depending on what you're saying. If the criteria is Klay Thompson, people really can't shoot no more. But if the criteria is he a great basketball player, which is how they talk sometimes, calm it down. No one's trash.
Yeah.
Everybody in the league is the best in the world, period.
And you could tell the people who don't play by the way they talk about the game.
You could tell.
Because all hoopers, they respect all hoopers. Like regardless of your skill, talent, especially like, that was the one good thing. Like when I got to the league, it was like other vets realized how hard it was to get there. You feel me? So it was like they definitely could have been on some bully, on some you don't belong here. You can't guard me. Come pick up my bags. Right. But it wasn't like that. It was like, let me show you the ways. Let me take every moment. Don't take these moments for granted because you're gonna appreciate these moments later.
Yeah.
Just little stuff like that, man. It's just like
it was all formed once in your spot.
Exactly, because they was in my shoes. You feel me? And that's why I appreciate like how JJ Redick was like an old like he was a commentator, like old people who, like the Kendrick Perkins, the people who actually hoop talking about sports, because it's like they understand the grind. They understand what people are going. They know the people, the 13, 14, 15 men on the bench. They know they go getters. They know if Devin Booker goes 1 for 12, that don't mean he's not a good scorer. That just means he 1 for 12 that night. It's just certain things that just. That they've played the game when they speak, you know, for sure.
You could tell. And it's like, and you don't have to be a great hooper to be an analyst. It's just all analysts. It's just be careful with how you say things. These are real humans at the end of the day. True hoopers know reality and real life happens before these basketball games happen. So if JJ or Devin Booker goes 1 for 12, it's not he's a terrible shooter all of a sudden. He could have had a bad day. He could have had a headache. He could have been an injury, right? You don't know these things. Somebody close to him could have been killed.
Yeah.
this is all really happened. So, and then on the flip side, when someone's going off, we don't even think about a real boost. Sometimes, but real hoopers know momentum is real.
Right.
You got something going on, a little extra boost to you.
Bro,
this is real.
my birthday, I'm always going crazy in my birthday games.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm going crazy in my birthday games.
This is reality. And like, and to me, I fault the betting culture and the fantasy culture that's taken over. Where now people really think that because their fantasy team won or they made money off this bet, they were more right than the players who actually played.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I like Stephen A. I like all these guys, but at the end of the day, too many of them have believed that their opinion matters more than the sport that we're actually watching. I don't care what your prediction is. At the end of the day, it's cool to listen to have TV time. I'd rather watch the players warm up, see their practice behind the scenes than hear predictions. Because even if you're right, it didn't matter. They still got to play. He's still got to fight, whatever it is you're predicting, right? So to me, the media has kind of gotten a little weird.
Like their opinion doesn't matter that much.
Don't matter. And here's what I want to ask. This is a real player in the NBA. Did y'all give a fuck about what any of them said?
Bro, hell, so...
Obviously you listened, but did you...
Yeah. So, you got to be a little bit crazy to be in the NBA. If anybody talks about me crazy, I'm going to feel some type of way, whether it's a 6-year-old kid or if it's a competitor going against me, you know? So, there are times or there are people out there who I would say they definitely get offended by... you know, the guys on ESPN talking about them, and there's guys out there that don't care. But I would say majority of the league, bro, they don't like being talked bad about. You feel me? Like regardless, like especially when because you had a platform. You feel me? Like because you know you getting paid to talk on TV in front of millions of people. You know, and like. And you don't know the game,
right?
You feel me?
Come on,
it's tough. It's tough to respect it, and it's tough to have a relationship with that person. You know, once they talking bad about you. So I understand both sides of it. You feel me? Because nobody was talking about me.
Right.
I'm at the end of the bench. You feel me? I'm just riding the wave.
And the point, I think the point I make is everybody's going to hear everything, especially if you're a big guy. But there's so many podcasts, there's so many opinions out there these days. But it's like if you say Justin James, he'll never make the squad, or he doesn't deserve a roster spot. Justin James, he needs to work on his left hand. That's just all noise. Like none of that matters. Like y'all don't want to be talked about. You know what I mean? But like I feel like some of these analysts think that what they said like had an impact. I talk shit about Justin James, and then he went off for 25. It's because I brought it out of him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know,
that's crazy.
To me, that's nuts.
Yeah,
now I want to ask, staying on the NBA, was there ever a starstruck moment where you were like, man, I can't believe what's going on? Whether you saw somebody, you walked in an arena, ever a moment you was like, man, I'm dreaming.
Yeah, so I thought I was gonna be
more starstruck.
But just seeing all the players. But there was only one player that I was starstruck with, and that was Bron. Like, it was just first game in LA. You know, just seeing him run out for the warm ups and layup lines. Yeah. Like I'm doing my layup lines, and I just want to keep looking back and watch him warm up.
That's really who I watched,
bro. Because it was like I was watching the TV, but I'm looking at him. You feel me? So
used to seeing it on TV, and now he's really here.
Fact. So I probably say that's the only time that I was like starstruck, as in like wow, like that's him. Like I'm nervous to go talk to him. This dude has an aura around him that I'm like, you know, that I'm. Like I see him above so many other people, but there was definitely times like watching folks game where I was like in awe, you know, just like seeing people move, watching the Kyries, watching the Stephs, watching the people who just the Drew Holidays
make it look easy,
bro,
smooth.
Like, bro, Drew Holiday play. I used to say Drew Holiday play like he got headphones on, like 11 p.m. in the gym by himself with his favorite song on. That's how he play. Like, so just seeing folks like that. And just seeing how they approach the game and how they see the game, it's a slow motion, and because it's two different speeds, watching it on TV,
absolutely,
and being in it.
That's right,
like completely different, like the height and the speed.
Yep,
like it's the best in the world for a reason. You feel me? It's the tallest, the most athletic, and the fastest and the quickest and the most skilled. Period.
And that's why, a lot of people have only seen it on TV. So, I've been blessed to go to a lot of live NBA games, sit real close. I seen Bron in Miami game 5 against the Pacers way back. So I've seen it, I've been on courts with some pros, and the side. I'm glad nowadays from TV angles they show it, but I love that angle on the ground floor to see how tall these people are.
And that's the thing. It's like you don't realize it until like you have to stand up next to or when you compare people who are standing courtside, like the average fans, when they stand up, that's when you could kind of compare. But when everybody's 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", like it looks average, but then you stand on the court and then you got everybody's belly button.
Come on now. Right. Like I've dated plenty of girls. I go over there and their family thinks I'm tall and shit. I'm 6'3". I was just one of the shortest guys. So imagine 6'7", okay, really out here with giants.
Yeah, because like I'm feeling average height.
Right.
6'7", like that's normal
There's
height.
Footers, 7'2".
Normal height. Like I don't feel tall or short when I'm playing basketball,
What about Kevin Durant? What was it like seeing
Kenny
him?
was different. Sadly, I ain't play against him because he was always hurt. Like he was dealing with knees and Achilles at the time. But just his size, bro, like he actually 7 feet.
Right.
He's actually 7 feet.
Durantula. One thing I want to ask JJ, my fault, dog. What was the feeling like of an actual NBA Spalding basketball? Was it different than I've always wanted to feel what a real NBA Spalding ball. Never felt a real game ball broken into legit. What's it like?
It's like leather. It's like the one that's not broken in is rough, like alligator skin. It's like real rough, like it'll cut your fingers rough. But a ball that's broken in, the perfect color is like a light brownish.
Yep.
That's the best type of ball, but it's like a leather. It's a completely different feeling from a Wilson. There's no, how Wilson has like cushion in between and there's like padding. There's none of that on an NBA ball. It's just like straight leather, so it definitely takes some time to get used to.
Adjust to it.
Yeah, like my time working out for the draft, it was like I was like, dang, this is different. But it's actually a much better ball because
once you get used to it.
And like when it gets wet, like when it gets sweaty, it kind of sticks a little bit better. It deals with water way better than the average ball would. If that makes sense.
How about the bounce? Is it always the same amount of air? Comes right back. It's just perfect.
Yeah. I mean, especially the NBA balls, especially like a game ball, like they be doing routines with the balls. Like before it even gets on the rack, it has to go through some type of checks and be a legit ball, you know. So every ball, especially at that level, was perfect.
Now, what was your coach like in the NBA? Did the coach have a lot of pull? Did you respect the coach like you do? Obviously, in high school and college, the coach means a lot. But in the NBA, they're trying to fight for a job just like the players.
Yeah. It depends on what organization. The Spoelstras, the Pops, the Kerrs, they definitely have way more pull than a lot of other coaches. Mainly it's like the GMs, the owners. Those are the guys making the main decisions. Yep. Regardless if they know basketball or not, you know, those are the guys who are making the decisions. But yeah, it's mainly the front office. So what we say is upstairs. That's what
upstairs,
we say.
Upstairs. Did you ever feel a moment where you realized something that you didn't know about the NBA that you realized once you got there? Like some people don't understand minute restrictions, or hey, you can't get this many. We're gonna pull you because of this. We've heard a lot of stories about that.
Honestly, there was tons of stuff.
Give me two things. You don't gotta name everything out here. We're trying to make the league. Ain't more players out there make the league. So you come on my show and tell.
So you talking basketball wise or
anything in the NBA that you realize, man? I didn't think this was how it was before I got here.
So get into the league. So coming from college, everybody's like, you do everything together. You know, all you guys are all 22, 21. Yeah, you going out together. Most of the people sleep in the dorms together. Like you guys have buildings together. Your coaches put you in the same facilities. Yep. In the league, everybody's grown. Everybody got 2-3 kids. You know, so once basketball's over with, you're not seeing them again until the next basketball practice. You know, and it's understandable because they got families, you know. But when I was young, I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? Let's go out. Let's go do something. But they're 32, 33, 34, 35.
Right. They
got to go pick up their kids from school. Grown. You feel me? And I didn't realize the time, you know, when I'm 22, 21 or whatever. But now that or I should say, going through the season and understanding their schedule,
right,
and understanding like what they were doing on a day-to-day basis, I was like, dang, like I'm just waking up, playing a video game, eating breakfast, and coming to practice.
Chilling, ready to go to practice, right?
You feel me? Basketball is my life. I ain't got no kids yet. You know, it's just so I'll say that was probably the first thing that I noticed that was like, whoa. You know, it was like
these are grown people,
grown folks. You feel me? Like, you gonna chill with them on the basketball court, you feel me? But if it's not a team event, don't text them.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Right. And obviously you were probably close with the rookies. You know what I mean? You guys were kind of in the same life. But did everybody have a vet? Did you have a vet? Is there always like one vet that grabs a rookie? And
Trevor Ariza.
Trevor Ariza, legend. Talk about that one time.
Shout out to TA, man. TA.
He picked you. How does that work? How does he become your big homie, your vet?
Shoot, I guess that's pretty much on the vets, you know. But it was like, I'll never forget it, man. It was summer. It was like when I first got there after I got drafted. It was like a few weeks, but it's probably July. You get drafted in June. I'm in there July, probably August. I'm in there working out. TA just pulls up. You know, vets show up a little bit later. So he's on the training table chilling. He introduced himself to me like, yo, what's up? He's like, yo, what you doing tomorrow? I was like, I ain't doing that. Like, I ain't never talked to this man. You feel me? I just got done hooping. And he's on the training table. So I go, I'm in the training room. He's like, what you doing tomorrow? I'm like, shoot, I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. You know, he was like, come to the mall with me. I was like, all right, where we going? He said San Francisco. So we in Sacramento. San Francisco was like an hour and a half away.
Okay.
I'm like, why are we going to San Francisco? You feel me? So we drive to San Francisco. We get to the bank. He takes out 10 bands. 10 bands. So mind you, I come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is, I ain't never seen no type of bread like this ever. You feel me? Coming out of college, you get paid. Wyoming was getting paid like $1,600 a month, you know, maybe $1,200 a month. So we was getting straight, you know.
Right.
So, and I'm going into my in the NBA, you don't get paid until November 15th.
Right.
You feel me? So you don't get your first check. People don't realize that. You don't get your first check until a month after or 2 weeks after you play your first game. You feel me? So all them agents and all them fees that they pay, that it helps. But so TA, he takes out 10 bands at the bank. And then he was like, he took me to Saks. I ain't never been to Saks Fifth. I didn't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
I grew up TJ Maxx.
That's right. Me? Shout out Marshalls. We here.
What? We outside. Ross.
Yeah,
you feel
come
me?
on now.
And so we go into Saks. He gave, I didn't know, he didn't give me the money yet. Like I'm thinking he just taking money out to go shopping. I'm thinking he gonna like probably buy me something, you know, whatever. He gave me the whole 10 bands. He said, you're not leaving until you spend it all. I'm like, I don't even know what to buy, you know? So from that moment, that was my guy. My guy. So I carry his luggage. I mean, so that was just one of the many, many things that TA has done for me.
Come on,
you feel me? So that was the introduction to the relationship.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that was my vet, man, and he showed me a lot about life and about hoops because he was also my cut because I was coached by Luke Walton. He played with Luke Walton, with Kobe back in the Lakers, back in like 08, 07.
Right.
So he was too cool with my coach.
Right.
So there'd be days where he just show up like with his shoes unlaced and be like, I'm not practicing today, JJ, you go hop in. You feel me? Just like little stuff like that.
He earned that too.
What? Shout out to TA, man. You're a legend, bro.
Dude, that is De'Aaron Fox as fast in real life as he seems on TV.
Listen, bro. Disregard his, yes, he is. Disregard his speed. Top 5 point guard in the league.
Shout out De'Aaron Fox. Really?
Shout out D Fox.
Point guard, you saying?
Point guard is the hardest position to play in the world.
Yep.
Like if you look at the NBA today, the average point guard went crazy in college. The average,
how many of them sacrificed what they could do?
The Trae Youngs was breaking records at Oklahoma. And then you get to the league and then you another point guard. Exactly. Because there's so many great point guards around you. De'Aaron Fox, in my opinion, from seeing the way he played every day, he just got traded to San Antonio.
Yep.
Top tier.
Shout out to De'Aaron Fox. I've always liked him. I love
feel
the way
for
he
the
plays.
game, like just everything, bro. Speed, mentality, just the way he approached it. Top 5, bro.
While you're playing, can you hear the fans? Is the crowd loud? Can you hear fans at all?
No, I mean, so in the league, they got the music playing. You know, they got that, they have whatever for whatever gym that you in. So you don't really hear nothing unless they sitting real close, you know? So you'll hear like if I'm shooting a 3 in the corner and somebody says something behind me, of course I'm gonna hear that, you know. But if you on the 20th row, I'm not hearing nothing.
No way.
Nothing.
Can you like spot people? Were you ever be able to like spot your family in the crowd? You can see them real quick.
Of course. Everybody be peeking. You feel me? They might say they locked in on the game, you feel me? But everybody be peeking.
They looking.
Yeah. See the family, say hi to the daughter, you feel me? Just with something.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
What is halftime like? Something we don't get to see as fans. What is halftime like?
Bro, it's just like anything else, bro. It's just like high school, just like college, bro. It's you go into the locker room. Sometimes the young folks be on their phone. You feel me? Texting whoever on Twitter, whatever. The coaches be in there talking about what they're gonna talk about. You feel me? That takes 1 or 2 minutes. So we just be in there talking. You know, so the vets or the people who actually care will be like, "Hey, yo, we got to tighten up on this." Da 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 da. So most of the dudes just sitting there quiet, like like our sports be. Yeah. Coach comes in, says his little deal, 2-3 minutes. You feel me? He leaves. Folks go back on their phone. Folks do their little stretches, and they go out there for layups. Same thing, bro. It's literally the same thing.
Justin, these days is the big thing that's blowing up on the basketball scene, just like AAU. AAU, we got a little controversy. Is it getting watered down? Is it still great? A lot of great players don't like AAU. Kobe Bryant was one of the ones. Rest in peace. Wasn't a big fan of AAU. Yeah. But these days, it's exploded how many trainers there are, basketball trainers. What is your opinion on basketball trainers for the youths, and when did you get your first basketball trainer?
That's a good question. So I would say, in general, basketball trainers are good because they are promoting playing basketball at the highest level and being the best player that you could be. So I don't really mind people trying to be trainers. You know, I would say to the players, mind who you train with. Yeah, I would say that's the most important thing. Understand people who understand the game. Understand people who have played at the level that you want to get to. Yep. You know, because there's just like in everything, is levels to it.
Levels, come on.
And I didn't realize there was levels to it until I left. So
he went to the other level. You realized.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say from a training perspective, it's hard to to be trained by the best trainers in the state or be trained by the best, whatever, But I would just say choose your trainers wisely. Yeah. Be real picky, be real greedy with how you want to develop your game and the type of player that you see yourself and you want to be. Yeah. Don't be put in a shell, regardless if it's a trainer or a coach. Yep. And that's why I kind of like AAU a little bit, is because it kind of creates that freedom that players don't really get in high school. Kind of too much freedom, which that gets them in trouble in college. Right. You feel me? It's a big difference between AAU and college. Yes. It's night and day. For sure. Pretty much AAU is just like glorified pickup. That's pretty much what it is. Show me your talent. Yep. At college, it's can you beat this defensive scheme to win the game? Exactly.
So, and I think that's big, dog, just because in my opinion, the training aspect looks cool. I think a lot of people saw NBA players have trainers, and we want to be like LeBron, so we're going to do what he does. LeBron's first one to tell you he didn't have a trainer until he was 3 years in the league.
For sure.
And he was still great before he got to the league. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's like the trainers, in my opinion, is great for someone like a JJ who's already gotten to this level. We just need to sharpen your skills in the offseason.
Exactly.
But if we're training to teach a kid how to get good at basketball, to me, it needs to be game reps at all time, high speed, high level. Exactly. I'm not bringing out no cones. Yep. I'm not bringing out 2 balls. I've never seen it done in a real game in my life. Yeah. If you're a pro, if you're high level college guys, you don't need to go run 5s at LA. You just need a little sharpen your shit to get ready for the season coming up. I understand training.
But for the times and for the times that I want to improve, even to this day, like I still try to improve like I'm 15. I'm trying to improve my game each and every day. And the best, like, if I want to learn how to score the ball, what I do is I go play ones, you know, and I go fail at something that I want to learn over and over and over again. If I if I'm trying to learn how to snatch and I'm taking that dribble and I snatch and I get cookied, okay, the next time, how do I not get cookied? You feel me? You can't be afraid to fail, and you can't be afraid to try the new things that you want to do, you know, like, because a lot of the times you see dudes doing these drills, like
just to make it, just to say I did it well.
You see like tween cross, catch a tennis ball, da 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 da. I'm like, yo, like, yeah, it looks good, but when you have a defender in front of you,
all out the window.
All you have is a hesitation.
All out the window.
Exactly, and all you have is a crossover. And then when I cut you off, what you got next?
What?
Exactly.
And even if you did get by me, I got 4 other people with me behind me. What you gonna do when they come up?
So that's why, like, I ain't had no trainers growing up, really. Like, I grew up at Lingate. I grew up at Jessica Clinton. You feel me? At LA Fitness, just trying stuff.
Yep.
You feel me? Like at Centennial in the summer, just seeing stuff I see on TV and
watching YouTube.
Exactly. And then trying to do it and then not being scared and having confidence in my abilities to where, I tried this move with my left hand and you cookied it, but in a few weeks it's gonna be bread and butter. You feel me? It's just like,
got to get it out the way. I'd rather them steal it now than later on in the playoffs when I need it, or when I'm in college.
Exactly, bro. Like, and that's kind of, I kind of have like a game was kind of like disabled until I got from my 11th grade to 12th grade,
because you unlocked it.
Because I was continuing to do the same moves over and over, freshman, sophomore, junior year.
Yep.
All I needed to do was I'm 6'5".
That's it.
All I gotta do is get even with you, and I'm just gonna jump over you and do a floater. It don't matter. You feel me?
Yep. You were still playing like a small guard.
Exactly.
Same thing with me. It took me a long time to realize I'm tall. Switch my game. Just go by them.
Exactly.
And when you watch NBA guys, be careful with these trainers. All these combo crazy moves. When you watch NBA players, it's a simplistic
1 or 2
stuff.
moves. You feel me?
I'm past you.
Listen.
Unless you make me do all that, I'm not gonna do all that.
Exactly. I would say master 1 or 2 moves, and then have a backup, and then a backup for that backup. That's all you need. That's all you need. You need a dirty cross, and then a snatch after, just in case he catches it. Or you need a dirty cross and a hezo, or you need something to back up.
Shoot. If you could shoot, that's a move in its own.
Of course.
Because that was me.
Especially at the next level.
You know what I mean? I'm like, the way I played, just like when I got good, I'm like, everything is reactionary. My move is a reaction. I have all these moves, but it's based off what they're showing me, giving me, and I'm gonna shoot this thing first. And when I shoot it now, more things unlocked. So I love that, dog. And my thing is, the greatest trainer in the world is the game itself. Exactly. No one will train you like the real game. Not the coach, not a trainer, not a player, not a big bro, not YouTube. The actual game. You will feel it. You understand it. Ooh, I got that. They stole it because I know I got past them, but I didn't switch hands and pick me from the back.
And that's what makes it good, because it's like the players who are playing pickup consistently all the time, they're failing earlier and they're being successful earlier as well, because they're failing earlier. You feel me? So they get to high school or they get to AAU and you cut them off, and it's okay. They've been getting cut off for 3 years already. You feel me? So they already know what to do. You feel me? So it's just that humbleness of knowing that you need to get so much better, but that confidence of knowing that you could do it out there. Exactly.
And to me, that's what I lacked. I was okay in high school. I thought I was the best shooter in the area. I was the best shooter in there. I won the contest and shit, but I could only really shoot. That was it. College, I was all right. When I came home, JJ, I got really good. You was there. I was dunking that shit, putting it on people's heads. And it was because I was finally confident. I believed in myself, and I understood these roles. So now it's like, and then I used to look up to people. I was raised at Sportsman's Park. I was watching the Marios, the Joe Bells. I was White Joe. I was watching all these hoopers go crazy. Dre, shout out to all the guys. So when I became that guy who's now putting on shows, dunking, going at JJ, we out here putting on shows, I liked to talk to the young guys. Even though I might have dunked on somebody and the crowd is freaking out on him, if he really jumped with me, I'd pull him to the side. Hey, bro, it's great that you jumped.
Exactly.
I like the fuck that I dunked it. I'm supposed to dunk it. I'm me.
Bro.
The fact that you jumped, bro, you more brave than everybody in here. Great play, bro.
Exactly. And
great play.
Man, I remember, people don't ask me this no more. Well, especially now that I play professional basketball. But like once when I was like in AAU, like early college, even late high school, I used to get asked like, have you ever been dunked on? Have you ever been dunked on? I'm like, bruh, when you play on a team with 12 other players who dunk the ball like at will, it's gonna come regardless. You feel me? So, and I'm not if my job is to guard the rim because I'm a low man rotation, I'm gonna go guard the rim regardless of who it is. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm playing basketball every day. Oh, I've been dunking on probably 40 times in my life.
Bro, if you're tall, if you really play defense, you're going to get dunked on.
Exactly. And if you play with real hoopers, I was like,
it's coming.
It's coming. You feel me?
It's coming. And it's okay. It's part of the game. I got dunked on plenty of times, dog, but I blocked a lot too. And I dunked on a lot of people as well. So it's like,
as much as I got it, I done gave it out.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And to that kid that I used to dunk on, all the jits, like I thank you for jumping. Because nowadays there's some people that don't want to get on the viral clip or get out the way. And that's way lame to me.
Nah, if I'm coaching, you coming on the bench.
Come on, man.
For
Go
being
up
a hoe.
for it.
Facts.
Because
for being scary.
I've blocked people that they thought they were going to dunk on me. And I met them at the rim.
For
and
sure.
if I wouldn't have gone full-fledged for it, I would have put it on.
And like, if I got beat or whatever and my teammate don't rotate for me, I don't respect you as much as you like as I would somebody who rotates for me, regardless if he gets dunked on or not. I'm like, okay, he has my back regardless. You feel me? But a motherfucker who nah, I don't want that.
Shout out to my brother Alan Bundy. We've been talking about him. He used to make a lot of people fall in high school games.
Yeah.
And you might have not made him fall outside the high school game because you're not going to play as hard on him.
Facts.
But in high school, you're going to play hard defense. And he's the type of player with certain moves. If you playing hard on him, I'm going to get you.
Facts.
This stop and go, I'm going to get you.
Facts.
So shout out to anybody that's ever been crossed, ever been dunked on. It means you playing good defense.
It happens to the best of us.
Come on now. Shout out to you.
It happens to the best of us.
I want to ask JJ a couple more things, dog. I got a hoop session, dog. I don't know if you remember, but I'll never forget it, bro. It was one day. It was me, Allen on the team. We had me, Allen, T. Cope, Wolf, and one other guy. Straight football players and me and Allen. And you was in the gym. You was fresh home from Wyoming, getting ready to go pro, JJ. And y'all had stacked squads all day. You, Dom, Kobe, LA Fitness in tradition.
What?
And you're the guy. You know, you're JJ. You out here chilling, but Wydoe was the guy at that time too, so I'm doing my thing, and I feel like I brought it out of you that game where you might not have got real work in LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
so you're standing.
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't.
I'll tell you this, JJ. There was one day where me and Alan put on such a show, bro, and you obviously got picked up every game, so you was there. But like early in the day, you was doing little flush dunks. You was doing shit.
Yeah.
But once Wydoe started going by you, dunking that shit, scoring a lot, you turned it up.
Oh yeah,
you
for
had
sure.
to.
Hey man, I don't like looking bad.
Come on now.
Come on, man. You feel me?
And it's like, that's what I like. It wouldn't been cool if Wydoe, Allen, and JJ and Dom got on a team.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
no cool and there's no fun in that.
Yeah,
so I like those hoop sessions. I hope they're still going around. I stopped hooping a little bit, bro. I haven't hooped maybe real since like COVID, JJ. You still hoop, bro.
Hey, that boy getting old.
I'm getting old, bro, and now we on the podcast. And I feel like when I left, the legend of Wydoe, the white boy dunker out here, was so great that I got to live up to that standard now. So I'm like,
okay, back off.
Give me a little bit of time and I'll start windmilling again. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But JJ, after the NBA, okay, now you became a professional hooper overseas, still on the grind. What is that like? What's the difference between NBA and overseas ball?
Man, completely different.
Come on.
Completely different. Overseas is like college. Like, just rules wise. Like in the NBA, you can't sit in the paint. It's the defensive 3 seconds.
That's right.
In college, you can sit in the paint the whole game. That's why
big boys.
That's why whenever you see somebody get 30 something in college, it's like, oh wow, because it's very hard to score in college compared to the NBA. Overseas is the same way because you got grown men doing it now, you know. So you got the 7-footers, but everybody's sitting in the paint and everybody's playing pretty much a zone defense.
Don't let the ball hit the rim either. So there's a whole goaltending room. You know what I mean? People don't know that.
Yeah. So it's completely different. The coaches, they treat it more. They're in way more control, you know. So like, he'll talk to you like a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
You know, he'll talk to you like even as an American who's the best player on these teams.
Right,
you know, it's like they come at you differently. You know, like they care more. And I understand it too because you have these Americans coming and playing for these certain countries and certain teams. And the level of pride that these fans have, that's the one thing that I would say that America is lacking is like the fans. Like showing up to basketball, even like small towns, fireworks.
Going crazy in the
smacking on the bus, you feel me? Like there's smoke in the gym during, like it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely go look up some EuroLeague overseas ball. It's crazy.
It's insane. Like the passion that they have, it's like I'm jealous of it because America is not really like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not really like that. But yeah, basketball is completely different. Obviously, it's cool traveling around the world, and like, cause I play basketball in Paris, and
right.
just living in Paris for 6 months and just seeing different cultures and stuff like that. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, man, I can't complain, man.
Come on now. And like I said, you really on that journey.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if you're a kid out there, the journey shouldn't just be NBA. It should be, I want basketball to be my job.
Yeah.
Basketball is your job. Just like, shout out to Chris Carter, who's been on the show. Anybody that is getting money, making a living off basketball, any level, it's all respect, man. That's truly amazing. And the journey's still not over. You're getting healed now. You ready to keep hooping? What's it like, man? What's the future look like?
Yeah, man, it's looking good, man. So I was out for 1.5 years with a broken foot.
Come on.
I went to Iceland because I was pretty much the only team who would take me. I went out there, balled out, obviously.
And Iceland is where it's green, and Greenland is where it's ice, right?
Beautiful.
Come on now.
The nicest place I've ever been. Beautiful. Shout out to Iceland.
We got to pull up
Aftanes. Shout out to Aftanes. But Iceland's cool, bro. Iceland's really cool. The basketball was okay. So off the court, everybody spoke English, so that made it smooth.
Yeah,
real smooth. But it was just like the weather. It was just like gray and cloudy every day.
Every day.
Tough, crazy tough. So I was in Iceland doing that, played well out there. And then from the footage of Iceland, that pretty much got me my job in Asia. So I'm going to go to Asia for 9 months and go play out there.
Come on now. The journey continues.
I'm excited, man.
On this journey, Justin, has there ever been a moment you're like, man, I don't want to be a basketball player. I want to do something else? Or has basketball always been, this is what I'm here for? Because you could have been a salesman, you could have been an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? You're a great looking guy, you could do everything, great family.
It'd be, of course. There's times, shoot, after some bad games, I'll be like, yo, it's just so frustrating when you want to be so good.
All the work you put in.
Exactly. And then you go 3 for 10 or whatever, or just some days when you realize the toll that it's taking on your body, because you don't realize the amount of miles that you put on your body from playing AAU basketball in high school basketball as a teenager to college to professional. It's insane, So it definitely has came up, but then I realize and I zoom out and I think about the life that I live, and I think about how many people would die to be in my position, and I really love the game. You feel me? So. Whenever I do have that feeling, it's not for very long. You feel me? Because the passion, just the competition, like I love it. I love testing if I'm better than you. I love seeing if my team could win against you. I take pride in that. So there are times where I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about doing something else. But then I'm like, yo, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah. I want to ask JJ, if we were to go back 15 years ago and tell Justin James then where you're at, what you're doing right now, would he have believed it? So 2010. 2010.
Well, I'm 28 right now. 13-year-old JJ. Honestly, yeah. Because I was on some arrogant stuff, like I was walking around.
You was the chosen one now?
Yeah, I was walking around thinking I was going to go to the NFL or the NBA. And it was arrogant. It was cocky, but that's just how it was. That's just how I acted. I never really tried to. I always saw myself as equal. I just knew I was better at basketball than you. You feel me? And that's how I approach life. I always see people as my equal. I don't just because I've done so many things in basketball. That doesn't mean I'm a better person than you. I'm probably not.
Right.
But. So I try to, keep that humanness, about me, especially when I meet people for the first time. I try to show them I'm as genuine as I'm trying to be, you know, and I'm just like you.
And it's probably good that you do that. That way, the first thing they know, obviously you tall, okay, but the first thing isn't I'm professional basketball player JJ. I want you to know that I'm a normal guy JJ.
Exactly.
So have you ever felt like you got to be careful on people trying to scheme you out of who you are.
Of course. I mean, as soon as any type of success, regardless of its basketball, people want a part of it, you know? And not everybody wants what's best for you, you know? So it's very, very hard to be successful and then choose the right people in your life for you.
Are they really genuine?
Exactly. So it's...
Do they really like Justin or they like Justin James on TV?
Exactly. So the best thing is to stick with the group you had growing up, you know. I mean, obviously people change, you know, and as you get older, you know, interests change. So I understand growing out of relationships and stuff like that. But that's why I always try to keep the same relationships that I had with my guys back in high school, because, you know, we was boys then, we boys now, you know, we still do the same thing. We still hang out. We still, you know, we're still interested in each other. So it's still, we still have that motivation too. You feel me?
JJ, for you, while you was in the NBA and just as a professional basketball player, is it true that it's easy to get all the girls out there, or is it not as easy as everybody thinks? You know, you might have a lot of girls, but maybe not the ones you want. You know what I mean? Break it down.
I mean, during the time, I was taken. You feel me? I was.
He was off the market.
Exactly.
Damn.
I was off the market.
Jersey was hung up.
But I will say, you
saw it though. You knew
it's
But after a while, did you have to be like, man, none of them are genuine? You know what I mean? Like, it has to feel like that a little, like almost a girl thinking they just like me because of my body.
You go in knowing.
You know it already.
Yeah. Like, as long as, I mean, if you ain't stupid and you got a vet above you who's like, yo, you know, they put you on game from the jump.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because if you think about most NBA teams, they only go to a few clubs. You feel me? So there's certain girls and certain people who go to those clubs looking for those certain people.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's
so
right.
it's, you gotta keep your eyes and ears, you know, open about stuff like that.
Come on, especially these days, man. They out to get you.
What?
JJ, a couple more guys. I'm gonna let you go, though. I appreciate you stopping by the show. This is a legend,
good.
Justin James. If you was on an island for 1 month by yourself and could only listen to 3
these
artists.
are the type of questions I like right here.
On an island 1 month, could only listen to 3 artists, JJ, who would they be?
3 artists? That's
3 artists.
crazy.
You get all their music, but only 3 of them.
I gotta be light skinned. I gotta say Drake.
Drizzy, let's go.
I gotta say Drake. Just because I feel like I got the most, like, he probably has the most songs in my phone. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Drizzy, man. It's just you, the coconuts, iguanas. What's the soundtrack looking like?
I'm gonna say Bob Marley. And I'm gonna say, like, I want to choose somebody who has a lot of songs, so I don't get tired of the same song.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pick J. Cole.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Like, maybe like Lauryn Hill.
Okay. There
Or
you
like
go.
no. Maybe like a. I've never heard of it before. This is me making up some shit, but like a house music album type stuff.
Music,
You know, like
okay.
maybe
Just
like
to have a vibe.
like some
You don't even gotta know who it is. There
Some
you go.
jazz,
There you go.
something that, like, you know, that's not like repetitive and
Right.
that I won't get tired of.
I like it.
Probably something like that.
I like it. My picks is Drake, Lil Wayne, and Charlie Wilson.
Okay.
I got, you know what I mean? Charlie Wilson brings a soul, and Lil Wayne and Drake got me.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. I got it.
I like that.
JJ, I'm gonna ask you this, dog. Shit, are you a big fan of music?
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's this one I'm talking about.
So we got a list here. We're gonna do this or that, JJ.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you 2 artists. You tell me which one you're picking. You get the one, and you lose the other one forever. You can't listen to their music at all.
All right.
Lil Wayne or Jay-Z?
Wayne.
Wayne, not even a close, not even a decision.
Like I want Wayne over Jay-Z
Yeah.
for sure. No, hey, not even close.
I'm with you on that. Shout out to Ho, but
that's the
it's
GOAT rapper
Weezy F,
right
baby.
there.
That's my go-to. Goddamn. Andre 3000 or Nas?
Dre. Dre for sure. I didn't grow up listening to Nas, but because Dre was from Atlanta, my dad listened to a lot of like Outkast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of Dre.
Both lyricists. Shout out to Andre. I like 3K as well. Fat Joe or Rick Ross?
I gotta go Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Fat Joe has some hits,
but
but because Rick Ross from here, I feel like I know way more of Rick Ross.
Come on now. That's Renzel. This one's tough. Future or T-Pain?
Oh my God.
Both different, but both so great.
I mean, that's tough.
So many hits.
I mean, I gotta go Future.
You gotta go
I mean,
Future.
just because of the level that Future has reached.
Oh, man.
But
I love me some T-Pain, but I don't think I can disagree with you, man. Future.
like, but if you think about like top 5 songs, compare top 5.
T-Pain's got a lot of heavy hitters
I might take Pain.
now.
I might take Pain.
But whole discography,
Yeah.
I see what
Future
you're
got
saying.
a whole.
The battle of the fast rappers, JJ, Twista or Busta Rhymes?
But I got to Busta.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta go Busta. Twista, I probably only know like 4 or 5 Twista songs.
I can make you a celebrity overnight.
Yeah, I know that.
Shit.
But like Busta, I know
Pimp,
I know way more Busta. I know way more Busta.
Shout out to Busta. He's a great. How about this one? Kendrick Lamar or Drizzy Drake?
Nah, come on, man.
Not even close?
Nah, ain't close, man. You talking about that boy from LA?
Let's go. Who you think won the battle?
The boy from LA, for sure.
For sure.
For
Drake
sure.
took the L.
Bro, you know how much money he made off of Drake saying his name?
Fuck the money, Jay. Who won the battle? Who won the rap battle?
Kendrick Lamar.
Euphoria and Not Like Us is better than the ones that Drake came with.
Wait, so when you think about Drake's, like, his Family Matters.
I like Family Matters.
His push-ups. His push-ups was like one of the first ones he dropped. I forget the ones that he dropped before that. But Drake did drop some heat.
Taylor Made, yeah, he dropped. But
he did. But honestly, looking back, people are always gonna say Kendrick
Euphoria
won
is
that.
crazy. I just want to say that. Not Like Us is a great radio smash. I don't think it had the bars that everyone makes it seem like it is. No ether like a Nas, but it did a lot of damage. But Family Matters is a real track. Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to both of them. We team Drake. Fuck them. We ball. I want to ask you, 50 Cent or Kanye West?
Damn.
50 had one of the best runs ever, but Kanye.
I mean, old Kanye.
Crazy.
I don't mess with the
current shit. We don't even know what's going on right now. Yeah, we don't know that. It's just strictly old producer shit.
I respect mental health, but keep that weird shit over there.
Yeah, keep it over there. Yeah, that's not mental health. That's
this shit. I'm gonna go Kanye.
Going Kanye. I like 50 though. 50 had that run.
50 had OD run. But like it's gotta be a certain vibe for 50. You feel me? You gotta be on something about to go lift weights.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Kanye, you got every vibe.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
I'm gonna ask Gunna or Lil Baby.
I gotta go Baby.
Baby?
But flow, Gunna.
Gunna got a flow on him.
But in terms of just rapping, I gotta go Baby.
NBA Youngboy or Young Thug?
I don't fuck with Youngboy.
Not at all.
Nah.
Is it his voice you don't like? You like Wayne? It's
like the rhythm. You know, I feel like he be rapping off beat sometimes.
Yeah, he's definitely got his own cadence.
You
for
feel
sure.
me? Like on some Herbo shit. Like,
let me ask you one right here. You just mentioned his name. Keep it 100% with me, JJ. G Herbo or Boss Man D-Lo?
I don't fuck with Herbo.
You don't fuck with Herbo, so it's D-Lo?
Boss Man, of course.
Come on, D-Lo for the crib, baby.
Hey,
shout out to O'Rain. My dog O'Rain told me G Herbo is way bigger and way better than D-Lo, and I was like,
I don't even think he's bigger.
I don't think it's
no
close.
more.
Shout out to G Herbo, dog. He's a legend. You know what I mean? But Went Legit is crazy. But it's the instrumental to me that does it.
What's his name?
Beefing with my bitch. Shout out.
Facts.
But D-Lo had everything.
Facts. He got a lot of hits. Like the past 2 years.
You was overseas. Were you hearing D-Lo over there?
Yeah, it depends where you at. But
before G Herbo.
But you definitely not hearing no G Herbo.
If I had $1 million here for you, JJ, you had to make 2 phone calls. One person has to pick up, and the other person has to forward you or decline your ass. Who are you gonna call?
My daddy gonna pick up.
Okay, shout out to Pops.
For sure, shout out to Pops.
Who's forwarding
3
the call?
3 a.m. It don't matter. Who's forwarding my call? That's crazy. Probably my uncle. My uncle, just because he don't be around the phone. You know, he don't be on the phone.
He might not have declined you. He might just not even saw it. So you heard a ring.
Exactly. Thankfully, I don't know of anybody who will see me and press decline.
Yeah.
You feel me? Maybe they will, but I don't have no names.
Real quick, I got some hot seat questions for you,
Talk
JJ.
to
I'm
me.
gonna put you on the hot seat one time for the one time. Right now, do you have more than 5 or less than 5 females blocked in your phone?
The blocks? Oh, come on, man. More.
Than right now, JJ, are you blocked in more than 5 or less than 5 females' phones out there?
Probably more.
More than
for
5?
Sure,
God,
for sure.
dang.
For sure.
More than 5 or less than 5, have you slid in a girl's DM your whole career?
Come on, 5?
5 of them.
Of course. what are we talking about? Who you be interviewing? Did they be saying under 5?
Yeah, I think it might have been 15 for that one. Okay.
Them folks don't be shooting their shot.
More than 5 or less than 5, JJ, have you been declined or ignored or ghosted in the DMs whole career?
What? So many times.
See?
Way more
We
than
shooting
5.
out. We shooting, baby.
Hey, man, it happens to the best of it. Hey,
Yeah, I
Steph
like
Curry
that.
airball.
JJ, do you have more than 5 or less than 5 driving tickets?
That's crazy. I just got pulled over doing 102. And you know they changed the rule. If you get pulled over going 100, they can send you to jail.
Yeah.
That was my first one, though. That was my first one.
First time ever getting a trip.
Years. Actually, I got a court date August 8th.
Golly, hey, shout out.
No. We paying the lawyers, though. You feel me?
We're going to do it right. We're going to do it right.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
JJ, if you had a date with a girl, are you the type you want to go out for the date, or do you want to stay in and get takeout?
I'm like adventurous. Like I want to go do something. Like I don't like being around people, but I want to go. Like go to the beach, go to whatever. You know, just doing something. You know, I don't like sitting in the house all day. That's not my vibe.
J's or designer shoes?
Slides.
Hell
yeah.
Please tell me we got to stop the kids from walking on the court with the slides on.
No, slides is crazy.
Half warm ups, getting it dirty as shit. Like, you respect the game. Shout out to Coach Max. He would have said, look at your life, son.
I was just going to say that. Don't disrespect the game. Don't disrespect the game like that.
Look at you. Shout out to Maxon, dog. We're going tomorrow.
Shout out to Maxon, man. Shout out to Maxon
on the podcast. Shout out to Maxon. JJ, I want to ask you, dog.
Talk to me, man. This shit's smooth, though, man. I appreciate you having me on here, dog.
Nah, man, you already know we all the top. I ain't write nothing down for my dog. This a hometown legend. It's JJ in the building, man. We don't got to write nothing down. We off the top with it.
She do look great, though.
I like Spanish girls. You got dark hair, baby girl.
Facts. I like.
You got an accent that can come out when you mad at me.
I like that horsehair. That horsetail. That's straight black.
God.
I was just in Colombia for 2 weeks.
See, now we talking. This is where we headed, okay? But I want to say this, JJ. We know what you do, big dog. We see you out here doing it all the time. But I want to ask Justin James, who do you do it for?
Man, honestly, bro, I do this for myself, bro. You feel me? I'm my own biggest doubter. I'm my own biggest fan. You feel me? And so for them days I'm gassing myself up, I want to be that person to prove to that person that I'm that person.
Yeah.
And then for the days where I feel like I'm ass, you know, I want to be that person to show I'm not ass. That's right. You know? Yeah, man. I mean, I've always had that motivation inside me, you know, to not just to be the best, but like just the competition.
Yeah.
You know, like that has always fueled me. So I'll say that for sure.
Justin James, last question I got for you, dog. This is one question I always ask guests on my show. It's a little riddle, but I'm going to see if you can get it one time for the one time. This is a college graduate. This is a professional basketball player. Smart man.
Uh-oh.
If we on the farm, Justin, and there's 30 wolves and 28 chickens, how many did not?
Say it again.
So we're on a farm, and there's 30 wolves and 28 chickens. How many did not? Is what we're looking for.
There's 30 wolves and 28 chickens?
Yep. So how many didn't?
Then what?
That's the question. Shout out to Jeremy Felix. Took him a while, too. Shout out to the Eagles, you know what I mean? Maybe Pierce. It is what it is, baby. We got 30 wolves, 28 chickens. How many did not?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I'm going to say it one more time for the one time.
All right.
We're on a farm. We got 30 wolves.
We're on a farm.
We're on a farm.
Yep.
We got 30 wolves
Yep.
and 28 chickens. How many did not? How many wolves are hungry, dog?
How many did not?
Yeah, we're on a farm. We got 30 wolves, 28 chickens. How many did not?
Oh, 28 chickens. So if 20 of them ate chickens, 10 of them ain't eat chickens.
10 of them didn't eat chickens, baby. You already know.
Oh, it's the way you said it. That's smooth if you roll over it.
We're on a farm with 30 wolves and 28 chickens. How many did not? All right, 30 wolves, 28 chickens. What are you talking about? Did not what? That's the question. Come on now.
Okay, that's my like that.
Come on now. Had to get him one time for the one time. Justin James, any last words? Anybody want to shout out one time for the one time? I appreciate you coming on the show, big
man.
dog.
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to 772, man. Shout out to Wydoe, man.
Come on,
I just want to give you your flowers, man. I just want to say I appreciate everything that you're doing, man. I feel like you are genuinely you. You feel me? Unapologetically yourself, and I appreciate that. More people need to, you know, see themselves and do the same thing. You feel me? So I like what you're doing with the community too. You're trying to uplift, basketball, podcasts, and just everything, man.
Come on,
You're doing it right. You feel me? And I respect that for sure.
I appreciate you, dog. We almost to episode 100.
100.
Come on, man.
Working, ain't it?
Get that 100 episode 100. We're gonna do something special. Wydoe and friends. Hopefully JJ can pop out for that. We're gonna do it real soon. Have a live event. Have a lot of shit going on. And I appreciate you, man. It's a local legend. He actually saw me hoop. Okay, I don't really talk about how I used to hoop, JJ, because I let other people talk about it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you how good JJ was. Y'all already know, man. It's the legend, Justin James. I appreciate you so much, dog, for coming on. And until next time, it's your boy Wydoe with a legend. If nobody told you, baby, you look good.